Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I'm working on my 1999 Jeep Cherokee. This is an inline 6 and I've had this for I guess about 5 years. It is an everyday driver. Really like driving it. It's been a very good vehicle for me. Haven't had to replace any real serious parts on it. Just basically do the maintenance on it and it just keeps driving. But today I'm going to be replacing the water pump on it and I'm going to replace the radiator, both of those. To get to the water pump I'm going to have to replace the radiator, and I'm actually in the process of doing that right now, but I kind of ran into a problem here, so I'm going to show you what that is. Let's go ahead and get started on it. Alright, so here's the coolant line that I did cut with the Dremel. We're going to go ahead and pull the radiator out, but maybe you can see there's little tabs that have clipped the other end of this into the line. So I'll need to buy a tool and try to push those down, push it over my existing nipple here, push those clamps down with the tool, and then with some pliers try to pull that out. Now it's very rusted, and this is over 20 years old in here. The car is from a northern state in the United States, so we got some rust. I don't even know if I'll be able to use this. I may have to cut the line. They do make a hose that has a new quick connect on it that you can buy, and I may have to splice into this one here by using that. So let's go ahead and get the radiator out. Oh, and by the way, I did have a little bit of coolant, a few seconds of trans oil leaking out after I made the cut, but really not much at all. Have an update. Went out and bought a tool to get over the quick connect line. This is for 3/8 and 1/2 inch. You can see it just goes over the line if it's connected, and then you push down inside the quick connect, open up the clips there, and then you can pull your line off. That's the idea. I don't know if you can see those clips, but they're so rusted in place that I wasn't able to get any movement at all from them. Now I did already have it cut, so if I was able to get movement, then I was going to use some have someone help me, or use some needle nose pliers in my other hand. Once I had some movement, I would just pull it out, pull it apart, but no movement. Those things are just locked in place, not coming out. So what I decided to do was just cut the hose, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a trans oil cooler line from Dorman, or it's actually, the product is Dorman. I'm going to buy it at a local shop over here, auto parts place, that has it in stock. It is a 3/8 line just like this. I'm going to buy a splicer from one of the big box stores, a brass splicer. I'll show you that once I get it. It's 3/8, and we're just going to splice the hoses together. I'm also going to buy some 2 clamps, one on each end. So that's the idea. I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff, and I will get back. Here is a look at the product. Now again, this was actually for Ford and Cadillac. I thought it may work, but I could tell even with one of the other tools, which are like plastic, I wasn't going to be able to push that in, being rusted like it is. So yeah, going to go to the backup plan now, and I'll get right back with an update on that. So we got the new section here. I cut off some of the pipe, or some of the hose. Going to put our 3/8 splicer in, then we'll put our clamp over the end. Make sure this lines up inside here when we make our quick connect. Here's the other end connected now. clamp down. Okay, so I had to use 2 hands on that. Had to put one hand here and hold the lower radiator hose and just push together. Got a good snap, click. So we are good on that. I'm going to test this and watch this, make sure there's no leakage once I start driving the car. But I think we're going to be okay on this. So here's an update, second day of driving with the new radiator in. We're at normal operating temperature, and it's about 195 to 200. But it kind of fluctuates between thermostat. I put in here the new thermostat is supposed to be opening at 195, so everything seems to be functioning properly. I'm going to check that coolant line here for the first time, that hose where we spliced it together, the old and the new, and see if there's any leaking there, any swelling maybe. All right, pulled over, we're right at 200 degrees. There you go. I don't see any leaking, so we're good. Don't see any swelling on the old side, which would be the side here. So that's going to be it for that quick connect, repair. Hope it's been helpful. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.